Let's make history! Double 6 feet under! I'm on fire! Gone! Let's go! Woo! Getting sweaty over here!
When I saw Logitech announce this keyboard, I got pretty excited because we've taken a look at a lot of compact gaming keyboards recently, Razer, SteelSeries, High Ground, and Endgame gear as well. None of them though could beat the Wooting 60HE, which is this keyboard right here. To say this keyboard has revolutionized the gaming keyboard space would be an understatement to say the least. The rapid trigger feature specifically, and also the really fast actuating switches, just makes game movement feel so responsive. I just can't go back to a normal keyboard after using this. But if anyone can beat the Wooting, it has to be Logitech, right? The king of gaming peripherals, and out of all of these brands that we've looked at, Logitech has the most amount of resources. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is a 60% $180 keyboard with optical switches, but with no mention of rapid trigger or any adjustable actuation point. They do mention though that you can take control of every switch through something called key control, which sounds promising enough even if it is a bit vague. So I plugged it in and downloaded their G-Hub software to see what's up, and I was left in shock. You've got some lighting control, some button remapping, and that's literally it. No rapid trigger, no actuation point tuning. I couldn't even remap the bottom right keys to become arrow keys because you can't change the function key. I honestly don't know what to say. I stared at the software for more than a few minutes thinking I had missed something or downloaded the wrong program entirely, but no, this is it. Now, I don't want to be too dramatic here. This is just a gaming keyboard. It's not going to ruin your entire life if you buy it. It plays games fine. You know, it does what most gaming keyboards do, but
Let's go.
Ligayang araw ng kalayaan. Huwag mo isusubo yung mic. Nakasubo pa rin eh. Nilagay mo na sa puwet.
Mic test, mic test. Ayan.
Yun.
Woo! Kailangan kasama mo sila. Bilisan.
Dalawa healer nila eh.
that's kind of the problem. You know, I can find something on Amazon for like $30 that will do pretty much the exact plug the thing in anyway at your desk. So yeah, a cable is not really hindering your performance. It's not like a mouse where you actually have to move it. But yeah, $180 man, same price as a Wooting 60, but it's releasing 2 years
Dati,
later.
no?
1860.
Nagkukulang pa tayo ng slots. Kailangan dalawang grupo pa.
And it's made by the biggest peripheral company in the world. I mean, it just doesn't make
Wala na naglalaro. Wala tayo ng laro.
sense. Also, this feature I keep mentioning called Rapid Trigger, I'm aware that some of you might not even know what this is. Basically, it was first made on the Wooting 60. It allows your keys to instantly reset the moment you start lifting them up. You don't have to wait for the switch to kind of pass back through the actuation point to fully reset, which is what you unfortunately have to do on the G Pro X60. Now, I've shown this test setup before, but basically we've got a high-speed camera, a solenoid, and a 540Hz monitor to analyze what sort of switch release latency we're looking at. Now, this testing is not perfect, as I've mentioned before. In fact, once these keyboards all have their rapid trigger dialed in, I'll be completely abandoning it. And that's because we're testing end-to-end latency here. So the moment the switch starts lifting up to the action being performed on the screen. And the main latency component that we're looking at is actually in the system and the game itself. But even with this test, the difference between the Wooting 60 and the new Logitech is painfully obvious. I did 10 runs for each keyboard. This is filmed at 3000 frames per second, so each frame takes around 0.3 milliseconds, and we keep counting the frames until we see the unscope animation on the screen behind it. The Wooting takes 40 camera frames on average, whereas the Logitech takes more than double. The G Pro X60 is 17 milliseconds.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
Makaroon.
hero.
Let's make history. Oopsie daisy.
Kapili ka, defense tayo.
Aurora changed the world forever. I am gonna freak out.
Nunod ako Bass Confessions eh.
May pinapanood ako ngayon, ano. Karjitsu.
Taijitsu? Eight?
Karjitsu. Jiu-jitsu na tournament pero sa loob ng kotse.
Attackers incoming.
Ah,
Ay, panoorin mo.
or no?
Hindi,
Saan?
tournament sa YouTube. Jiu-jitsu na tournament. Pero sa loob sila, nasa loob sila ng ano, front seat ng kotse.
Wait.
Kung sila sa pa. Kap, lapit ka dito. Hindi, wag na. Diyan ka lang. Sorry. Layo ka. Doon sa may cover, huwag ka sa gitna.
Engage.
Such a klutz. Gotcha.
Oh, holy fuck.
Akyat, nasa likod mo.
Oopsie daisy.
Save ka sa baba. Yung sleep ka.
Wala. May nano ka na ba?
Wala, ginamit ka na. Sumakal.
Bak. May ult na ako, kaya lang may trance.
That's a bump on the noggin.
60 seconds.
Fall back. Fall back.
May nano na ako.
Takbo na, atras ka, madadive ka na eh. Utang. Oh, ganito pala. Nano mo na lang yung monkey pag tumalon, dali. Para makakontest na. Hindi, malayo pa, mamaya naman. Ready. Go na naman na.
Ay, so...
Cassidy.
Papalit ba ako?
Watch out. There's one.
Okay, papalit na ako.
Team kill.
TP.
From imperfection, we build
Hindi
a
na,
new
hindi.
world. Teleporter manifesting. Turret materialized.
Sumugod na.
Sentries are destroyed. Acquired gear.
May nano na ako.
Wait lang. Go. Nano may. Okay.
Behold my creation.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
FC.
Oh no.
This will not be avoided in a day.
0-3. Switching sides.
Ako
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
Just one more mission.
Science holds the key to understanding.
We must all find a cause worth fighting for. Bonjour. Hello. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Escort the
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Dapat.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Kap, pengihil. Kap, kap.
My willpower is burning.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
What the? Tangin.
The payload won't progress like this.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
勤能捕捉。 Need help. I need some
Eh, para guess.
No one can hide from my sight.
I'm on
World's
fire.
not going to save itself.
Nanoboost administered.
Do not
Walim
I am on
Iridic.
fire. Hello. They have us outnumbered.
I see you.
Sniper down.不许走！
Sterben nicht.
Time for another
The
experiment.
payload slow. Get it moving.
In my
Fire at
world,
me.
there are no secrets.
Catch you later.
I am on fire. Everyone follow me.
Kudos for trying, Wade. Keep the payload rolling.
I'm untouchable. You'll pay me back. Thanks, I needed it.
Sniper, be ready.
Gotta go. Nanoboost.
Tap sa payload dyan. Eh, shit. Neras ako. Papalit ako. Back. Huwag ka lang bumaril.
The name's Cassidy.
It's getting
Nice. Back mo. Oh, shit.
Hi there.
Fire at will.
Tara.
slower here on average. So to put it simply, counter strafing in Valorant, air strafing in Apex, and the zero acceleration movement in Overwatch, it all just feels so much better with that reduced latency input on the Wuding. Now I do have to be fully transparent here, I am actually in the process of collaborating with Wuding on a custom keyboard, which I am super excited for. This is a rough prototype of what we're looking at. Not sure if we're going to do like gradient keycaps or flat set, because dialing this
Ano? Sabi mo?
What the fuck?
One. Fight.
Tayo na gorilla wrestling.
Dialing this in has been actually kind of like the main roadblock, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I'm not being paid anything at the moment to say.
at sa Cebu.
Surprise
Let's
speaker.
go! Kaya ngayon, ipapakita po namin paano ba yung proseso ng paggagawa ng baboy at ayun po yung may experience ko as a Koreana. So ngayon po, invite po natin si Ate Rochelle!
Surprise speaker.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako si Rochelle Largo. Ako po ay may stall sa Car Public Market po. May-ari ng Rochelle Lechon.
Hello and welcome everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm going to give you the ultimate guide on getting into arcade sticks. Some of the most popular questions that I get are, what is the best arcade sticks for a beginner? I want to get into arcade sticks.
Ano?
Connections. This has them in space.
wala.
So not only can you do this wired, you can play wirelessly with the use of a dongle for configurations, remap all the buttons however you see fit, as well as set up some macros. So you can set up 2 macros. Voila, when you're playing a fighting game, literally arcade stick in. Components out to actual SanWa components. So 8BitDo in their marketing and their infinite wisdom have called this the ultra moddable arcade stick, and I mean that's kind of true, but it's got a massive like asterisk disclaimer to it, because originally this said this was compatible with HAP joysticks and buttons, and that is 100% incorrect. You can't even get them in there without having to like just basically get rid of the bottom casing. So like technically, yeah, you could install a half joystick on here, but then you wouldn't have a base. You would just have a bare joystick sticking out, stabbing into your leg. Basically what this is going to be compatible with is...
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Inside of the shell is, and then joysticks, you'll need things like
Let's make history!
And then the second thing they did,
This is a silly place.
Help this go in circles, is they said it's ultra moddable, but the very torques disconnect here.
I can't wait to get out there!
We should be able to.
Get him!
1.
Coming through! Over there!
Real flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Point. ka naka... Oh, shit.
I'm okay. Trouble on the point. Clear it out.
This ends now.
Point. Stop.
Let's try that one more time.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10
Ang inang Genji.
Stay sharp.
Enemy contact.
Yup.
Let's give it a fair shake, mate. Over there. Okay, pull back.
This ends now. Leo Widdick.
Fire in the hole.
Ang putang ina, ayaw magpalit ng Genji.
Pry off.
Ang
First connection, you're gonna disconnect here. Very simple. There's that massive plate I was telling you about. This is what's really giving it the weight and the heft. Once you discard this and put it to the side, this thing is very lightweight, but inside you'll see a mess of wires. What we need to do is we need to, number one, if we're replacing the joystick, which we are, you need to take all that out. The buttons themselves, this is the one thing they did right as far as making it ultra moddable, is made these quick disconnects on here. So you're simply just gonna pry those off. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be hard. They just come off like that. Pinch the button to push it out. There we go. But the buttons themselves, like I said, you're just gonna pinch on the sides there and they push out. Disconnect them to push it out on here. So you're simply just gonna, number one, if we're replacing the joystick, which we are, you need to take all that out. The buttons themselves, this is the one thing they did right as far as making it ultra moddable, is made these quick disconnects on here. So you're simply just gonna pry those off. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be hard. They just come off like that. Pinch the button to push it out. There we go. But the buttons themselves, like I said, you're just gonna pinch on the sides there and they push out. Disconnect them. I'm not gonna be replacing these top two. To me, they don't get used enough. But what I am replacing them with is genuine Sanwa push buttons. They're literally just gonna pop right in there. Now, if you're wondering why you couldn't put the long stem buttons in there, so if I try to put that in there, it's gonna catch on the lip, and then I wouldn't be able to screw down the nut that holds these down because of these LED boards for the buttons themselves. So unfortunately, no long stem buttons, which means no hap or anything like that. Getting my new button, line it up there with the grooves for the push-in rings. Twist a little, there we go. Should hear that satisfactory snap. Get our disconnect wires, put them right back on there. Make sure we're lining them up good and they're actually snug onto the clasp there. There we go. Now we're gonna do that to each one of the buttons and then we'll come back and do the joystick. All right, we got the new yellow buttons installed. They look nice. I like that black and yellow color scheme. You don't have to swap all this stuff out. Like I said, the Sanwa clone buttons and joysticks, they're fine. 90% of people, they're gonna absolutely be a-okay with the stock components. But for those of us that like the higher end quality components, this is definitely the way to go. And again, going back to that crazy ultra moddable marketing gimmick that they're putting out there, this joystick. So it's a Sanwa clone, so essentially you should be able to swap out components and things like that, and technically you can. So the square restrictor gate, you can just pop it off, put on an octagonal or a circle one if you wish. If you want to switch out the spring, that's going to be a little bit of
So kailangan seatbelt yung ipang-choke mo.
Pwede rin. Nanonood ka?
Oo.
May nakakatawa dyan.
The line of scrimmage lead to 3
Kala ko
with
nga
only 10 seconds
magsusuntukan.
left. Immediately slides a knee over and gets into the passenger seat. There's a power struggle here, but Davidson looks to have the upper hand. Now Davidson taking the back, trying to slide into that passenger seat behind Leroy Davis, who's escaping out the passenger side window. Unbelievable action so far. This again, folks, is a championship match. Q Davidson, the Car-Jitsu champion, Leroy Davis, the top contender, and right now we're battling for the seatbelt. Each of these competitors undefeated at Car-Jitsu Championship, each of them with several seatbelt chokes on their opponents. And now we've got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Q Davidson needs a submission to push this fight into the third round. Let's go down to the car and our host, Dallin Getling.
Very small horseshoe clip. In fact, I can't even really get a screwdriver in there. But they soldered on the connections of the wires themselves, so you can't even like really switch out the switches or anything. It blows my mind that they would market this as being super easy and ultra moddable when in fact they did silly things in the manufacturing process to make it difficult. But regardless, I suggest removing this joystick altogether. I'll be swapping in a Sanwa JLF joystick that I've got an 8-way octagonal restrictor gate on there. I've got a 6-pound spring as well, and then I'll also be putting on the bat top because I am a player of bat top. I want that hap joystick, but I can't, so that's the closest I can get. But anyways, we'll take that out. We need to disconnect this cable right here. Sure, we'll cut this little zip tie here so we can separate the wires easily from the joystick and the rest, because we don't want to remove this wiring harness. This is for our buttons. We want to remove this one, make sure it's all separated away from everything else so we can remove the joystick. And we got to make sure we remove the ball top so we can take the joystick out of the base. Top pops off, joystick slides out, and there we are. We've got all these stock parts out. So when putting a new joystick in, you have a couple of options. You can desolder the existing connections on the connector that went into that port right there. A lot of time and energy. I don't recommend that. What I recommend is getting one of these cheap 5-pin connectors that is made to go with something like these. Connect it there. Got our 5 pins. I'm going to make sure it is facing the left-hand side, so facing towards the buttons, the other end of our 5-pin connection. I'm going to put it all the way to the left. Now, you'll notice it does have some raised notches. One will go in there nice and smooth on this side. However, it's gonna have to get a little forced in there. You can shave this little bit off if you need to, this here on the right hand side, or you can do what I do, just apply a little pressure and it's good to go. You can also solder the wires into these connection points on the far end of the board here. And once we got the joystick connected, we're gonna get our connection that we disconnected at the beginning. You can re-zip tie it if you wish, but it'll be all right. Close it back on the shell, put our screws back in, and we'll be good to go.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
No unnecessary.
Keep the plan. Divergence leads to defeat.
Tipi-tipi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture.
My teleporter.
Keep our questionable choices to a minimum.
Monstering you. Perfect alignment. Adjusting turret phase. Materialized. What efficient defenses.
Thank you.
Adjusting turret phase.
Back. May barrage.
Teleporter manifested.
Yung bobong Genji to kanina.
Raksha Pranali Sanriket Ka.
Justice reigns from above.
Oo nga.
Saka yung bobong Ana kanina. Yung kakay.
1-0.
Pagkatim yata. Ayun ang Genji yan.
Lies in store. Let us see.
Is this one a scrap or a heist? I wasn't listening.
Is a big deciding factor for a lot of right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Damage boost mo yung soldier. Huwag mo na akong pansin. Damage push mo yun pa. Sorry. Oh my god.
Stop lagging about and get over here! New mushroom! No one can stop me! Let's make history! It seems our tests were inconclusive. Coming through!
Back.
Push forward now.
I will.
Yes.
Play of the game.
Kasi, yun na yan. Mabait ko talaga.
Alright. Now, we are going to also cut the zip tie that is holding the
Isa.
cables together.
Ah, bobo.
Select your hero.
Yung para ka na yun.
Bakit?
Yung para ka na nakatim na yun.
You invented a form of life that's somehow alive. What's next for you?
Saving the earth. And maybe learning to blow glass.
Those are on my list too.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Nice.
Help my soldier. Bango siya din sa taas. Only.
Fire at will. It's go time.
Bak.
Clear the enemies of the objective. Team kill.
N'échappe à mon regard.
Tago ka, tago.
Point.
Papanto ka. Hindi, joke lang. Nangihil. Shit. Lapit ka sa puno.
Dito.
Hindi kayo makakahil sa bubble.
Mercy.
Mara. Kapay ako yun! Wag kay Rico Cap, may monkey. Sige, wag na. Para pala makapalapit. Makalapit ka agad. Gapang ka, akyat. Sinay na.
Don't get cocky. It's the after service.
This ends now.
Nice suit.
The air calls.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Alaroy ka.
Itlog naman. Para maiba.
Sige. Dalawa.
Salat-salatin mo.
Pigay.
Alam mo yan yung iniikot-ikot.
Bumalay ko sa'yo.
Iniikot-ikot.
May up sa'yo. Ba't ka nagawa na?
Hindi, ano yung dalawang stress ball, tapos ikot-ikot.
Ayan. Salat-salat.
Yung mas stressful eh.
You look like a talented bunch. This should be quick.
Mabasag.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Bobo nung dum. Hindi siya kumuha ng charge dun sa...
Pala to?
Slip yung heart.
Tumikit sa akin yung ano. Life fever.
Hayop yun.
勤能捕捉。
Na.
This ends now.
There's a lesson in every mistake. From imperfection, we build a new world.
Play of the game.
This ends now.
You can use a scissor. Be careful if you're using a knife. Alright, so we're going to take this off. And then you want to just separate the joystick lever because it's by itself. And also keep in mind, guys, before, if you did not remove the ball top, right now is the time to remove the ball top. And now, since the ball top was sticking out before, I can easily just take the joystick lever out. And the joystick lever is held down by 8-pin cable. So you want to just slowly do this, and it should come off pretty easily. And now we have completely removed the joystick lever. And now I'm going to show you how to connect the joystick lever. And a lot of viewers are worried that you have to cut some wires, you have to solder. This method, you don't have to solder anything or cut any wires. What we are going to use is a 5-pin adapter cable. This is exactly the same cable that I used in my Quanba drone video and also my Mayflash F300 arcade stick video. It is the same 5-pin adapter cable. You can find this on a lot of websites and Amazon. I will leave a few links in the descriptions. So this is a close-up of the 5-pin to 5-pin adapter cable. Everyone, I want you to find the side with the 2 tabs. You see it? This side has 2 tabs. This side does not. Okay? So I want you to find that side, and then we're gonna plug it into this port where the 8-pin used to go. And I want you to flip this over. So I want to show it to give you a better view. With this, the side of the 2 tabs facing this way, you want to just plug this in. Put a little bit of force, but not too much. So as you can see, the spacing goes in perfectly, and as you can see, it kind of like bent the little plastic a little bit. So if I take it out, if you want, you can actually you can use a nail clipper or like a scissor or a knife and actually cut that off if you want to and make it flat. That is totally up to you. But for this video, we're just going to plug it in on the right here, okay? Like this, a little bit of force. There we go. And we're leaving, as you can see, we're leaving 3 pins open, okay? These 3 pins are ground pins, and here we have the directions, up, down, right, left, and we're using 1 ground pin. So now we're rotating it back, and take your joystick lever. Alright, so looking at the joystick lever from the bottom, we want the 5 pins going left. And then looking at the 5-pin adapter cable, we want the side without the 2 tabs facing up, the 2 tabs, okay, facing down. And you want to plug it in like this. And then you want the pins facing left if you're following this video. And you want to just drop it in. I really like how the mount sits perfectly on the arcade stick. This is really good. And now we just put the screws back in. Alright. So now the Sanwa JF is fully installed. This is what it looks like. Don't forget to put the ball top back on. And then we want to tighten it like that. And now you want to take this cable back out that we hid away into the bottom, and we want to plug this cable back in. And it only goes in one way, so you can't mess up here. And now you want to just put this back together. So you want to make sure it's perfectly aligned, and then you want to just put the 6 screws back in and you're good to go. Now let's test it out. Now let's test it out and see if it works. Up, down, left, right. And this is the button that we switch. Everything works. Alright. So yes. Then let me show you guys. Put this away. Put this away. And if we take this out, this is exactly what we did, right? We have the 5-pin adapter cable going into the 8-pin port from the original.
Let's make history!
And then connected to the Sanwa JOF.
This should be fun.
You don't have to worry about cutting any wires or soldering. This method is going to save you a lot of trouble. Now, moving on to method number 2, I'm going to show you how to change the joystick
Cheer up,
lever
crew!
without
Who
using
knows
the
what we'll find
5-pin
out there?
adapter cable, just in case this kit.
Yan, let's go. Tap, tap, tap.
5,
Tang
4,
like.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Whoopsie daisy! ¿Qué onda? There they are. Get ready.
Patay mo.
Nandito sila sa akin.
Pasok! Oh no.
Sana ako ha.
Akala ko yung Moira. What the fuck? Ah, bala na ko na. Huwag ka dyan sa baba. Akit ka, akit ka.
Diba?
Taga, taga.
Tol.
Teka, inabol ko yung sogo. Boss. Kap, samahan mo na lang kaya ako sa Mercy. Tara! Oh shit. Mamaya, next round. Wala akong heal.
Score 0-1.
There's always science to be done.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock Gang.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Samahan mo yun.
Iwan din ako niyan. Sabi sa'yo, DPS din.
Will not be unseated in a day.
I captured their one. We can do this.
My sentry is on
Soldier sa likod.
A chance to iterate is always appreciated. Constructing my teleporter.
Over there.
I have opened the bar. Raksha Pranali Sandhya.
Yung heal, Kap, pengin.
We are in harmony.
Soldier makeup.
Positioning turret. Let us end this.
Split na yung slip pa. No suso.
Over here.
Oh, it's ready.
Got you!
Outstanding. यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Round 2. 1.
Kaya na soldier eh.
Score 1-1.
Bashan ba?
Does it bother you that you've taken as many lives as you've saved?
I don't mind killing monsters, but go on. Keep pushing me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Teleporter materialized.
Bad guys.
Positioning turret. It's kickoff. In my world, there are no secrets. Keep an eye out. Just what the doctor told. Systems hacked. Oh, it's just a thing. Recuerda no fue suficiente. Didn't even break a sweat. Catch you later. Systems hacked. Hola. Watch out. Somebody call. Tengo que ir.
Hide sights.
Little help here.
Hack complete. Enemy spotted. No estás a mi nivel.
Nanoboost
Where
administered.
there's smoke, there's fire.
Gotta go.
Nano jump.
Systems hacked.
PMP ready!
Sistema comprometido. ¿Qué tal? Peace.
You stab nicht.
Soy intocable. They're on the objective.
Point.
Catch you later. And I'm You're mine now.
Spotted an enemy.
Heads up. Let the kids handle las luces.
Triple kill.
Let the kids handle las luces.
Victory. Play of the game.
Patay.
Kaya na first game natin yun.
Hindi, nanalo tayo kanina. Sa Antarctica. Naka. Ayun o, 2 wins, 3 loss. Kapait pa.
Cable is not available in where you live. I am
Oh,
going to show you a few
Antarctic.
ways to do it. What we are going to use is the original 5-pin cable that comes in the box when you buy your
Yung heal, Cap, tingin. Soldier makeup. Soldier eh. Nice. PMP ready.
Sistema comprometido.
Point.
We must all find a cause worth fighting for.
Sobra. Sobra. Tama ito.
Waiting gains us nothing. My ultimate is not yet. Over there! They will come to regret.
Making steady progress. Done and dusted.
Over here!
Watch here.
Try to catch up.
Bad news. They took the robot.
Stop the enemy from advancing. They're
Let's
gaining
try
on
that
us.
one more
Stop
time.
them. I want enemy here.
They're pushing their barricade.
Uy!
Pa, paano tumama?
Joan of Arc didn't quit. I won't either. Maya.
Kap, iwasan.
Meteor strike! Enemy has taken the lead.
Kap, likod mo!
Ha?
Nasa likod mo yung dog.
Oo nga, oo nga.
Nakatalikod ka sa kanya.
Wala oh.
We're outnumbered. Be
Nagal
careful.
ka.
It's a bump on the noggin for sure.
Gotcha.
Ay, nga mo ha. Ay puta, may doom pala yun. Kala ko doom yun ang patay yun.
Meteor strike!
Nice.
Ay, healer ba?
Oh.
Gotcha. Moving right along.
Ano mga kapas?
Almost there. Just keep pushing.
I want
Wait lang.
enemy here.
Baka. Pag tumanan ako. 3, 2, go, 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 go. Sorry. Nice.
I am unbreakable.
They stole the robot from us.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Your team is
Robots in our possession.
Is slipping through their fingers.
Surrender to my will.
Yung Sombra namatay sa si Rico. Ah! Ay. Nail ba ako?
I planned that perfectly. Taking the robot. Annihilation is upon them. Over there.
Let's get going.
I engineered that perfectly. Yeah. Take on someone your own size. Providing escort.
Wala pa tayo.
Overloading.
They stole the robot from us.
You're all set up.
Nice.
I'm overloading.
Nice.
Maximum power. Don't let them take the robot. You are needed here. Installed and ready to go.
The robot is in our possession. Nanoboost administered.
Likod mo.
Superiority.
We are moving. Time to let off some steam.
I'm untouchable.
EMP activated.
Nice.
You're all set up. Use your strength. All according to design. Moving the barricade.
An inevitable occurrence.
60 seconds.
In position.
Wala na kami.
Oh, yeah, man.
Ako hin. Oh my god. Layo ka pa? Oh my.
Maximum power.
Pinabol. Pinabol.
Attack.
Back in control.
Pakontes pa yun.
Unassailable prowess. I'm coming in hot.
Nice job.
Overwhelming.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Layo ka lang. Huwag mo na i-contest. Ayan. Okay, GG.
We have almost won. Just stand at the robot's side.
GG na.
Tuwat di ka.
Play of the game.
Tawat di. Ayun ako, nakatali ka. Paano mo?
Hindi. Tumakas na ako noon sa kanya. Ginamit niya yung ult eh. Tapos nakatakas ako.
Oh. Nagawin siya sa likod mo.
Wala na ako. Ano gagawin ko?
Sama JOF. Now let's begin. Let's pretend we're starting over. We just unscrewed the 6 screws, okay? And now we're opening the cover. And now we can still see this is the original joystick lever connected to the original 8-pin cable. Okay, nothing has changed. Now the next step, you are going to need a pair of scissors or a pair of clippers or anything to cut some wires. We're going to cut whether the joystick requires soldering or not is a big deciding factor for a lot of players whether to buy this arcade stick or not. Because this arcade stick uses T10 Torx screws, a lot of people will have to buy a new screwdriver just to open the arcade stick. So imagine if you still have to spend extra time to do research, spend extra money to buy a soldering iron, spend extra money to buy accessories for soldering, and then have to learn how to solder. It can be a lot to manage, right? Not everyone have the time or space to do it. And you might be thinking, what if I messed up, right? I might as well save the money that I was gonna spend on the arcade stick, save the money that I was gonna spend on solderings and accessories, and save the time and save the headache, and just to buy a totally different arcade stick to begin with. I totally understand that. That is very reasonable. But don't worry, I am going to show you a few ways to do it, some without soldering. Now this part we are going to switch out the joystick lever. We are going to switch out to a Sanwa JOF with a 5-pin connector. So as you can see, there are 4 screws holding down the lever. You want to take a Phillips screwdriver and just remove the 4 screws. Alright. Now we are going to also cut the zip tie that is holding the cables together. You can use a scissor. Be careful if you're using a knife. Alright. So we're going to take this off. And then you want to just separate the joystick lever because it's by itself. And also keep in mind, guys, before, if you did not remove the ball top, right now is the time to remove the ball top. And now, since the ball top was sticking out before, I can easily just take the joystick lever out. And the joystick lever is held down by 8-pin cable. So you want to just slowly wiggle this and it should come.
tayong naman siya. So ang gagawin lang natin, open lang natin siya, tapos ipa-plug nyo lang siya rito sa pinakataas. So ayan. So once naka-plug na siya, ayan, makikita nyo may display na siya. So after nyan, para naman kumonect tong line DG na Type-C. So kailangan nyo lang ng ganito. Ito, nakuha ko lang ito sa cellphone ko dati sa Samsung, kasama lang siya. Pero meron din sa Shopee nito. Post ko na rin sa description yung link ng Shopee para makapag-order kayo. So ipa-plug in nyo lang to rito. Yan, dito sa Type-C nya. Dito siya Google. Then ang wireless controller, kaya okay siya. Rin yung image niya guys, no? Next, medyo pinahinga ko muna yung Steam Deck natin for this video.
Yo, medyo matagal ko nang natin yung last na ni-review magka-couch dito sa TV kasi siya yung TV namin luma na yung mga source which is naka-off naman. Pagka in-on ko na tong RG35XX, on natin. Yan, nalabas siya Anbernic. Ayun o, makikita nyo siya doon. Plug and play. Nandun siya sa HDMI 2. Yan. Smart TV lang yan, di po Android G. Then ayan na, makikita mo na yung display. And pati yung audio. Try ko maglaro. PS1, actually medyo mabilis nga siya kasi naka-wired na. And yung mismong controller ng RG35XX yung gamit natin. Pero pinakamabilis na laro siguro si Tekken. Okay, arcade mode, G.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
I was napping. Did anyone read the mission brief?
Ayan, pwede na. Ito na yon. Ito na mismo. Try ko muna to. Pakita ko sa inyo.
Things were a lot
Natin
simpler
to
when I was
sa
robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
siya sa TV. So, ililink ko na
Reinhardt, answering the recall is not my idea of hanging it up.
I had to show. Otherwise, your life would be far too easy.
And what a shame that would be.
4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Stay focused. We have everything we need.
0.01. Like your C9.
Payload's waiting on us.
Shit, sorry. Tap, may nano ka na ba? Ay, shit.
Oo.
Hindi, yung Ryan na lang pa.
95.
Yung Ryan na lang, Ryan na lang.
Heroes never die.
Yung Ryan, yung Ryan.
Nano boost administered.
Thank you.
Gone. All aboard the payload.
Thank you. Shit, akala ko yung Mercy. Okay.
Tinatanong mo kung may nano na ako.
Kaya nga. Sabi ko bakit may lagi nakadikit na Mercy sa akin. Woo! Nice one.
Hang on. What time is it?
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Aray. Galing yung Ryan. Hindi masyado mga.
Parang DPS ata siya kanina eh. Itong sawat din yung tank.
Ayaw ano. Ang dami okay yung Ryan ngayon. Marunong mag-shield. Oh, may 11,000. Hindi siya charge ng charge.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now.
Can't wait. I want to push the button.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Pengin.
Tagal yan.
Putang eh.
Wala nang...
Sino ba naman? Dalawa kami DPS na wala hila.
Never die.
Step right up.
Okay na. Okay. Tingnan kayo.
Likod. Uy, kaya mo yan.
Sorry.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Cut off the payload.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Uy, saan ka?
Fall back.
Wabak mo na.
Aligning sentry positions.
Ayun!
Hold my exceptionality.
Nasa taas. Huwag mo abulin ka, di ba yan? Huwag niyo patayin, di bibili ka. Huwag niyo patayin.
Kako. Buhay.
Nano, may.
Hindi lang, wala. Hindi. Maanay mananalo yung Mercy pag ganun. Naka-body block.
Nakakita. Oh my god.
The way is still open for me. Administered.
Sayang ka. Bakit yun na? Wala naman matatalonan yung mga... Utang na yan.
I finished my projects.
Ang ina na to, makwa.
Oy, point!
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Rush ba?
Ah. Sabi ka pag speed boost.
From imperfection, we build a new world. I'll decide who receives my aid. Grow.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Archaeology? My favorite!
Ready. Pagdating sa hagdan, sabayan. Sige, sabayan.
I've been listening to your new music.
Why? Is Vishkar doing research on me or something?
Oh no, I am intrigued by how the sound moves behind my eyes when I listen.
Oh, that's because it's by now.
Wait na. Ready na. 3, 2, 1. Go, speed boost.
It must be done. Let it be done quickly. I have opened the box. Coming.
Okay, palit.
Perfection was not the point.
Alam mo, baka ganun.
Positioning turret. I have opened the box.
Loading out the distance.
Dropping my teleporter.
30 seconds.
Sige lang, tulak mo.
The Eye of Horus wants to know.
Bastion.
Nahulog yung soldier.
Huwag kang magsinay ka pa. Reload lang pa. I saw.
Score 6-3. Switching sides.
From imperfection, we build a new world. Teleporter manifested.
Baka mag-TP rin sila sa right side.
Over here. With each mission, my techniques grow more optimized. Positioning turret.
Does it bother you that you've taken as many lives as you've saved?
Makri.
I don't mind killing monsters. But go on. Keep pushing me.
Sige lang, dito muna ako.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Behold attackers.
Back.
Defend objective A.
This is our plan in motion.
Haha. Native sila. Ikot.
I have opened the bomb. Adjusting turret placement.
May back ka.
Turret materialized.
Native.
Behold my team. They broke my turret.
60 seconds.
Oh my god. Uy, sayang.
With each failure comes new perspective. They are attacking the objective. Push them back. Estamos en G1.
30 seconds.
They're pushing the field. Cut them off.
Stand in their way.
Nano mo ka pa.
Okay.
Pagka-ult ko. Nasa ka. Dito ka, lapitan mo ka. Bababa ka. Ready ah.
Okay.
Get you. Nice. Ito yung nano mo. Ayun. Isa pa.
Tangina, paano mo nakita yun? Tamba lang yun.
Hindi, may kutsa sa likod ko eh.
Ah.
Hinulaan ko lang.
Paano mo
Nandun pala.
nalaman?
Hindi, hinulaan ko lang. Nasa likod.
Galing.
Doon talaga.
And
Parang pag dinadoggy ka,
issue,
may mata ka sa likod.
Katingin, pangina ko.
May napanood ako sa How I Met Your Mother.
Ano meron?
Gusto niya may back. Gusto niya may back boobs. Para pag dinadoggy niya, may boobs pa din.
Pwede naman nahawakan sa harap ko. Pwede naman hawakan sa harap.
Putang ina, Emilio. Kilala si Emilio.
Sino yan?
Rank 1 DPS.
Oh, bakit?
Gagong galing.
Kaya nga tangkon.
Ready for.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Kilala si Real Kenzo.
Parang familiar.
Basta galing na mag-widow eh. Tapos nag-drop siya to Diamond.
Tapos?
Tapos si Emilio, yung rank 1 DPS, sabi niya, kami group up. Tapos ito, dinadominate nila ang puta.
Oh, okay, ranking yan.
What is this? Why am I versus you, sir? What is this lobby? Nah.
Low, C1, only Widow. Oh, I can't believe he got lump at the last second. Oh my god, man. Nice.
Gagong galing na lang dalawa.
Welcome everyone. Number 2, the shaft. Number 3, the spring. Number 4, the actuator. And the last one, number 5, is going to be the restrictor gate. And that is the goal of this series, is to simply help you understand more about arcade stick and parts and how they work. I will be going over them one by one. Now let's begin. Let's begin with what is a ball top and a bat top. They're simply just a handle grip for your joystick levers. They come in many different styles and materials and color. They come in wood, aluminum, metal, plastic. Some people use a golf ball. Some people go as far as custom 3D printing their own handle for their joystick lever. And keep in mind that a ball top and a bat top does not associate with any types of lever, meaning some people assume when they see a ball top, they automatically think that they are Japanese lever. And some people think when they see a bat top, they automatically assume that they are Korean levers. That is not always the case, because I can put a ball top on a Korean lever, and you can put a bat top on a Japanese lever. So as you can see, that is not always the case. But also keep in mind, depending on which model you get. So yeah, and so if you go to Korea, most likely you are going to see more bat top, because Korean lever usually comes in a bat top. And if you go to Japan, you will be most likely seeing more ball tops due to the popularity of Japanese arcade parts from makers such as Sama Hayabusa and Semisu. And if you come to the US, most likely you are going to see the traditional American bat tops. So let me tell you a little story. Back in the arcade days when I was younger, there used to be a lot of arcades in New York City, in Pisa, to try them all at the time, then to play. But then after 2 weeks, I actually fell in love with the Japanese cabinets. So I went and purchased my own arcade stick. So I remember my first arcade stick is the Hori EX2, because also at the time I couldn't afford to play in the arcade because it was $1 per round. So I bought my own copy of Street Fighter 4 just in case. Still hold it and just simply twist that off, and then it comes right off, and then you can just put a bat top on, and you want to also do the same thing and just hold it and then twist so you tighten the bat top. And if your arcade stick have easy access to the internals, you can simply open it like this, right here, and just take the same flathead screwdriver and just switch out the ball top or bat top like this. And if your arcade stick doesn't have easy access to internals, you will have to open the back panel up, and the same thing, use a flathead screwdriver and just hold it here and then turn the ball top. And if you're someone who doesn't use a shaft cover, you can actually just change the ball top or bat top using a plier without opening the bottom of the arcade stick. But make sure you grab a cloth or some type of material to protect the shaft, so that way you don't dent the metal or aluminum. So using a cloth or a rubber band, you want to hold the shaft and just kind of twist. It will be the same thing as twisting from the bottom using a flathead screwdriver. So someone may ask which one is better. In terms of what I've seen, most Tekken players, Soul Calibur players, and Dead or Alive players prefers the bat top, because these games has a lot of like fast movements, and like fast tapping, back and diagonals, you know, things like that. And these 3D games are very directional heavy. You're gonna see like a lot of like side steps, you know, dashing and things like that. So it's very natural and comfortable for your hand on a bat top for those like gestures and movements. Because look, when you tap and push, your finger is kind of like lining up like a straight line, like a wall, and the bat top naturally fits the hand and the shape of kind of like your palm and your fingers. Imagine your hand is this box, like a straight wall, right? As you can see, your hand kind of aligns with the bat top naturally. So it's very comfortable and natural. So regardless of you're pushing or tapping in any direction, it's gonna be very fast and natural and comfortable. But whereas if you have a ball top, look, it's the contact point of your hand to the ball top is very minimal. There's a very small point of contact, so it's not very natural or comfortable for a ball top in terms of directional fighting game. And if you're pushing, your whole hand is pushing, but only maybe one finger is touching.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Sometimes your hand may kind of curve. So it's kind of defeats the purpose, because when you're trying to push four fingers, only one.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
So yeah.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
Makes sense. As for the ball top, for games like Street Fighter, King of Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, SNK series, more of those players prefer the ball top because these games are circular input base. When you have to do quarter circle, half circle, uppercut motion, or some characters have like 360, you have to do those commands constantly in the game. And what does all 4 of those commands have in common? Holding. You are required to grip the handle and hold on to it to complete the motion. And in a long combo, it can be a lot of circular motion, so that means a lot of holding. So it's a lot easier to do circular motions when your hand can grip anywhere onto the ball top, on the side, on the top, or even the bottom, because everyone's hand is different, and every player like kind of curve their hand or move or circles the ball top differently. So a ball top allows that freedom of movement. Whether you're doing a 360 or spin kick or DP motion, whatever, you can grab it anywhere on the ball top. So it makes sense that the ball top is the preferred choice for circular input fighting games. And finally, at the end of the day, they are just handles. So it really comes down to personal preference.
History! I can't wait to get out there!
There's always sides to it.
Five, 4, 3, 1.
Oh, what's up?
Gotcha! This is gonna be over there! Engaging enemy forces!
Bash yun. Kala ko healer yung nasa likod. Marunong mag-hands up.
Honor is all I have left.
Let's try.
not my time yet.
Oh man.
Flashpoint. Ruins.
Scanning.
Tingnan ko. Eh.
In 10 seconds.
There is Wagateki Okurai!
I'm strong angry.
I'm the last one you'll ever lose.
Time on, man! Hello.
Enemy contact. Over here.
Heads up. Defend the objective.
Sabo pa.
Nanoboost administered. Meet your fate.
Let's work together this time.
The name's Cassidy.
Nak, din ang marunong mali.
Hostile mark.
Kapag ano po.
Keep an eye out.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Road cars.
Thank you.
Watch here.
I reloaded. You're completely healed.
Sana. Kaliwa. Kaliwa. Flip side. Tara na. Akit ako. Itatakap ko taas. Oh, atras, dali.
Round of healing.
Nano boost is charged.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
System packing.
Into
Nanobeats administered.
Kap, atras muna. Dito ka sa taas. Okay, dito ka. May hag sa likod mo. What? What the hell? Thank you. Dito lang tayo sa taas, Kap. Namatay ka ba?
Watch here.
Kaya, nice. Paano kayo pa? Go point.
Hostile mark. Take the objective.
Go point.
Messi.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Ay, naunahan na naman.
Fight's coming to us.
Nice, Langanin mo yun. Kap, dito ka. Dito ka lang. Yan. Huwag, hindi. Dapat dyan dito, pero dyan ka magtago pag lumapit mo. Oh, dito sila. Sayang. May nano ka na? Nanamit! Oh my god. Pagod. Ay, sayang!
Hello. My ultimate's ready to go.
Take the objective.
Nice to go. Pamaw ka dito. Mag-go dito. Sayang. GG. Anong MP?
Play of the game.
Okay, medyo na ako, Kap. Good night.